How long do you think we can go before Ben says we should compare this to the Wild Turkey 101 bourbon? We'll see. Welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're drinking a rye. What's this with a rye? This is a bourbon channel, not a rye channel.
Well, you know, we've done a decent amount of ryes, but we haven't done the actual, bam, Wild Turkey 101 rye. So we're obviously Wild Turkey fans.
We are.
We're Wild Turkey rye product fans because we've had the...
So we had the rare breed rye.
Which is outstanding,
Amazing.
and the Russell's Reserve rye.
So we have a theory. While you fight with the plastic, I will
Look at that.
explain. Good job.
Nailed it.
Wild Turkey's great with their zip removal thing.
Yeah.
So we have a theory. Wild Turkey, obviously known for their bourbon, well, at least to us. And so when they moved into ryes, their mash bill is obviously 51% rye or more, but it's in that range. It's not super, super high rye.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Plenty of corn. So this it's probably gonna drink similar to some bourbons.
Holy sh! That was a solid, strong cork pop.
That was a good cork pop.
This bottle came to play here, Greg.
Yep.
So yeah, we kind of figure a lot of these ones that are traditionally bourbon companies, when they do a rye, maybe they stick to a lower rye.
I was gonna make a joke about things going bad as going awry, but it didn't work out that way.
So you would say your plan went awry? Boom.
That was well played.
I will be here all week.
I won't.
Just absolutely nailed that. Right off the bat, I think we should compare this to the 101 bourbon at some point.
What are the odds of that happening? And then at one point, you're going to turn this into Wild Turkey 202, aren't you?
Yes. Wild Turkey 202. Yes, that's exactly how that would work. But I don't have a regular Wild Turkey 101. I just got that one from the Bahamas that was...
Well, it is Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah,
there's a story, but if you want to know about that, we'll link the video where we did a review of a couple of different Wild Turkey 101s that were actually different.
We will certainly try to remember to do that. It's got a nice rye nose for sure.
It's vanilla forward, which is awesome.
I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Nice cloves.
It's hinting at the... I'm always careful how I say this because it's black licorice type notes, but it's not black licorice. I hate black licorice, but there's a flavor close to it.
Which is?
Well, don't you call it anise? Or
is that the word you were careful on how you say it?
Very careful.
Is that what you were referring to, or are you just referring to being careful on how you describe the tasting notes?
No, more careful. Yeah, you can make fun of me. I don't care. More careful because I don't want people to think black licorice. I'm gonna hate it because I also hate black licorice. I
do too, but like I hate bananas. But some of my favorite bourbons are like Old Forester products, and they're very banana forward.
Banana forward, yeah.
But rye whiskeys and very high rye bourbons tend to have that slight black licorice, and I'm with you. I despise black licorice. I think
it's just a flavor close to that, and that's the best description that I can come up with.
Still has the sweetness. It has a little bit of that orange zest or orange peel,
you may be right,
citrus on the back.
Well, I'm gonna try it.
Let's go for it. Cheers.
Good call on the citrus. Citrus forward.
I'm just killing it today.
Have you ever thought about being a comedian?
Nope.
Don't.
Absolutely not. That's really good.
It is really, really good. It has an interesting burn that is not aggressive, but not subtle.
Right, yeah. It drinks a little hotter than 101, which we both like. But yeah, it's with all those, like that clovey, orange zest, black licorice sort of notes. It still does have its sweetness. You know, it's got
that is the
nice brown sugars.
That's another thing that's what I don't like about ryes. They're hard to describe. It's sweet, but it's not corn syrup sweet from the corn.
And what's the point of drinking it if you can't describe it on the internet?
Well, there's lots of reasons to drink it.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same corn sweetness, obviously, because it's lower corn. But I mean, there's still probably a 40% corn or what, you know, who
I would
knows on
think
these
so.
lower
Yep.
rye ryes.
Yep.
But
yeah, it's dry at the finish though, because I think the corn syrupy kind of note is not there, obviously, and so it drinks different. It's very similar, but slightly different than the traditional Wild Turkey 101.
yeah, it's really nice. I have definitely, like we did that rye week, the one week where we did like 3 ryes.
It went a rye.
Can't use the same joke twice, Greg. Like, we've done some higher rye, like true to the game rye whiskeys, and we've talked about this. These rye offerings from bourbon companies that seem to be in the lower end of the rye but still qualify legally are a great entry point.
Totally.
Because the rye, like if you go from just drinking normal, you know, average bourbon to like 100% rye or a 90% rye.
Bit of a change.
It's a very big departure. And these are kind of a nice
stepping stone.
You know, get into the high rye bourbons and then start getting into these, and it really kind of ease yourself into the rye category, because I feel like rye could come across as a little aggressive. I remember I tried, I think it was even just a Jack Daniel's rye when I first started just even tasting whiskeys.
I've never had one.
And I've only had it back then, and it was just like bitter, and which probably is just that spiciness that I didn't know about. I didn't know what a rye whiskey was. I didn't know what the difference between, you know. So I feel like that can be a little aggressive to a new whiskey drinker if you're not starting with rye. But yeah, these are a great like stepping stone.
I like this a lot. Do you have anything more to add about it?
Is it the same price as like a regular Wild Turkey 101?
Mid to higher 20s? Does that sound right?
Yeah. Yeah, great option. Great option for I mean, that's just like a everyday sipper rye, you know? So yeah, perfect. It's another home run from Wild Turkey. I mean,
they're stellar.
Yeah, everything is just good.
Yeah.
We get the shortest Wild Turkey reviews ever. It's just like, it says Wild Turkey in the bottle, it's good. Even if it's not one of their best ones, still good, you know? That's just my opinion.
So
anyway.
The viewers and I are shocked. We were totally expecting this review to go somewhere else, and it didn't go there. But that's okay.
Why? Where is it supposed to go?
No, it's not supposed to go anywhere. It can go wherever. We're doing this live.
Oh, okay. Well, this has been Wild Turkey 101 Rye on the Bourbon Note. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ben.
Thanks for watching. Cheers. Until next time. See you next time.
As soon as you stumbled on that word, I'm like, he's going to do it.
I'm going to do it.